into the winter season, it's not exactly the time to think about your garden, but there's a church in Davis County that always has gardening in mind, and they do it for many good reasons.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really neat story here, guys. I talked to some folks who started a garden a number of years ago. Boy, it's really been going strong since then, and they've kind of expanded from the smaller community to a much larger one here. Take a look. The summer growing season has come and gone, but this community garden in Bountiful isn't going anywhere, and people in the neighborhood are very happy about that.
We are so grateful because for us it's something that has become part of our life. We share 7 plots for both our families.
Outside the Episcopal Church of the Resurrection lies the community gardens. All in all, the garden is about 250 feet long, with close to 40 plots for gardeners to do their thing. Wim Ray and his wife Lene are some of the founders who started the garden about 10 years ago.
We had sort of a future parking lot that remained fallow ground for several years. And 2010, Lene and I and Ann said, we need to do some gardening here. There are a lot of community gardens popping up, and y'all, we need to do that. So a close friend came with his tractor and plowed up some ground for us and did the same thing the next year and the next year.
Plowing the land turned out to be a good idea. Vegetables and flowers started to fill the space. More and more people got involved, and soon the garden plots were full of all kinds of variety. The church's priest says the garden has become a vital part of the church, not just for its parishioners, but for people who don't even belong to the church.
I think it's part of our mission to help people see a way to be more connected with the earth and more relaxed. I don't think it gets any better than that.
The gardeners here come from many different backgrounds. Some have years of experience, and others are newcomers.
It's been very interesting to see the different ideas that people have and what works well and what doesn't. And we're always sharing ideas back and forth.
And the gardeners really go the extra mile by occasionally donating the extra food to the Bountiful Food Pantry. A high five is where we honor people in the community who are doing great things, going above and beyond. And so, Wim, it's a little bit of a surprise, but we wanted to give all of you guys a high five as well. And as a little token of thanks, America First Credit Union would like to give you guys $200 to just go to help supplies or whatever you need.
Fabulous, awesome. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Yeah. Wow.
No doubt the growers here are looking forward to many more years of good gardening, and they can't wait for spring. Grant Wayman, KSL 5 News. That's a gardener. I can't wait for spring. But again, we showed this the last hour. The vegetables, those pictures there, I mean, it's like, this is like, looks like some prize stuff, right? This is really good. That's some good stuff there.
Bountiful's known for its produce, right? I mean, boy, it must be something up there in the soil.
Something in the soil in Bountiful. So again, it's the Episcopal Church there. The garden's some 40 plots, and they've been going strong for 10 years. So hats off to them. Really cool story.
We hope you got a good smile from that, too. Positive news in your community. If somebody is making a difference for you or somebody you know, let's give them a shout-out. We'd love to help you do so. You can send their story into KSLTV.com. We read through all the submissions, and we try and tell these stories at least once a week. The way that Utahns are going above and beyond every single day, especially during this tough time of the pandemic. We want to share this positive news. So let's give them a high five together.